There was once an old man who had grown very weak. His body was frail, but his eyes still carried a calm light. He spent most of his days in bed, resting quietly. But there was one thing people always noticed about his room. Beside his bed, there was always a chair, an empty chair. One evening, his daughter came to visit. As she placed a blanket over him, she looked at the chair and asked softly, "Father, why do you always keep this empty chair by your side? No one ever sits in it." The old man smiled faintly. His voice was weak, but steady. "My dear child," he whispered, "this chair is not empty to me. For years, I have imagined God sitting here." The daughter looked at him in surprise. The man continued, "When I was younger, I used to think prayer was only about going to temples, repeating rituals, and memorizing verses. But over time, I realized something deeper. Prayer is not about fancy words or strict traditions. It is about presence. It is about knowing, in the quiet of your heart, that God is with you." He gently turned his eyes toward the chair and said, "So I place this chair here every day. When I wake up, I imagine God sitting here, listening to me. I talk to him as if he were my closest friend. Sometimes I share my joys, sometimes my worries, and sometimes I just sit in silence. And in that silence, I feel his presence. This chair reminds me that I am never alone, not even in my weakest hour." Tears filled the daughter's eyes. She held her father's hand and whispered, "Father, I never knew faith could be so simple and so beautiful." The old man nodded, gently, his smile serene. "My child," he said, "faith is not about performing endless rituals, nor about fearing punishment. Faith is about trust. It is about knowing that the divine sits beside you, walks with you, and carries you through every storm. Even in this room, even in this bed, I am not alone. This empty chair is full." The room grew still. The daughter realized that her father, though frail in body, was strong in spirit. True faith is not about rituals or outer displays. It is about inner connection. It is about the quiet assurance that no matter where you are never truly alone. The divine is always closer than you think, sometimes as close as the chair beside you.